Hopefully this you can see everything on this one. Um, this is more spot numbers, Team JoJo spot numbers out of Delacroix. This is spot 7 that we talked about in our last video. This also runs to spot 5 and 6. Coming through here, this canal will take you to the spider pipeline through here. When you run it, it's a little shallow up in here, but once you get past that, it's pretty good all the way through. Just follow the grass line. This is Ponton Bay up in this area over here. Bay Jack Navette. This is the pass into Oak River. Down here is Oak River. And we're going to talk about spot 6B. I've never really put a lot of time into that. Caught a few fish there. It's about 15 to 18 feet of water right off that point. It's got good depth all the way through here. Off this point right here is about 15 feet of water. A lot of depth. This area through here is like 6 to 8 feet through here. Out here, you come through here, it's about 12 feet right here as it comes into this bay. The green line is the Oak River Troll. I tend to do it closer to this shoreline and stay in the channel. But on a north-south wind, you can drift this. This over here would be an east-west wind that you can drift it. Again, I'd stay closer to this shoreline. That's where the channel seems to be at. And then we would drift all the way out into here. This is like 6 to 8 feet of water out through here. Boat position on 6B would be right on the point. Fish this side, this side. Boat position here would be at 6C, right in this point here. Fish this. We talked about this when we showed 7, about running this. It's pretty shallow. You get up on a plane and run that. Mostly here, I drift through here with the Oak River Troll, just back and forth, back and forth. 8 is a great spot. The channel kind of like runs right through here. This is all shallow through here. Oysters, heavy oysters, redfish haven. Normally I put my boat on the shallow side of it and the fish out through the channel and just work up and down that channel. We use 2 anchors to keep our boat parallel to the channel. As you can see, this is north up here, so a north wind would be good in this area. It pretty much keeps you out the wind. 8A, it's again another section through here, just at this position fishing. 8B, many years ago, my brother and I were out there one time. I don't know how we found the fog, but we did. We had like 250 trout for 8:30, just fishing with caulks. This is before they had a limit on trout, so you can see how long ago it was. But it's a great place to fish. You get out the wind, put the boat up against here, you get out the wind and fish this area through here. Again, caulks out here. The green line is the Oak River Troll through here. You can get to the Spider Canal going this way, or you can come around here through Ponton and get to the Spider Canal over here this way. Bay Jack Navette, it's a little different story. Put the boat in the point and fish back this way. 9C, you put it over here. The trout, man, a very, very specific location at this point. They got some nice trout here, but you got to get just on that drop off and fish up that drop off as the water's going this way or that way. 9A is out here. We fish it with caulk sometimes, or just drift it and fish it with caulks. This is a good drift all the way through here. Good Oak River Troll, east-west wind. Again, the channel is more on this side of it. This land comes out a little further, but the channel's like out here. And you just fish that channel. You got to be careful over here. A few years back, they filled this in. I don't know why. It might have been digging somewhere wide, but they built like a little reef out here. So you got to make a little wide turn when you come out of here. Another thing we did was the channel, like I said, is like right along here. We'd put the boat on the shallow side of the channel and fish up the channel. You know, fish the whole arc. In other words, the whole arc would be like that. You know, you're fishing the whole arc. You're fishing down the channel. You're fishing up the channel. And we put the boat right. Caught many trout there. Beautiful spot. 10. They took my pylon away. There used to be a pylon here, and that was my landmark to figure out where I'm at. Well, the pylon's gone now, so you just got to have a depth finder, and you want to get in that flat on the falling tide. put your boat here, get just on the drop off, throw it in here, and fish it down the drop off. Let it come around, fish it up the drop off. This is 24 feet of water through here, up in this area. Over here is about 30 plus feet of water up in here. We do the Oak River Troll, staying in the shallow side, right under the drop off, back and forth here on the north-south wind. I've done the Oak River Troll through here a few times with some success. This is, like I said, 30 plus feet of water. It's kind of deep. I don't like fishing that deep of water. I'll go maybe 15 max. Number 11, I fished there a few times, slaughtered them one time, but for the most part, it's a hit and miss. But again, you can put your boat on the point or come down a little bit, because there's a hell of a current line that comes around here in the falling tide. And sometimes when it's a strong current line, I'll back the boat up to this way a little ways to get away from it, throw up in it, throw it here, let it come around with the tide, let it come all the way around, up the drop off over here. You fish down the drop, up the drop off. And I fished, 180 degrees all through here. This is about what, 8 spots or 9 spots that you could, try to visit and try to learn and figure out when to fish them, when to be there, how to fish them. It's good Oak River Troll through here. The green line indicates Oak River Troll on this particular video. Same thing here, Oak River Troll. Oak River Troll. I like doing the Oak River Troll when the tide's slack or it's slow. If you got the wind and tide going both ways, Oak River Troll is an excellent way to locate the strike zone or where they might be at. Over here is a little redfish along this shoreline right here. If you want to fish redfish, fish this along there. Great current line when that water's coming this way, right here off this point. The same thing when it's going back the other way. The current line's out here and the other way. I think they built a little rig right here. The last time I was out there, I seen a little rig. And there's a big rig out this way. So that's spot 6, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All good fishing spots. You just need to spend the time to learn them, where the drop-offs are, where the channels run at, the depths and stuff like that. Where's the ideal spot to fish? Again, this is number 7 up here on a previous report. So take a look at it. Maybe run a copy of it and go out there and develop your own intel or information on each spot, i.e. depth of water, bottom type, and stuff like that. Over here's a good oysters, solid oysters through here. You can't, the redfish hang up in here. It's I haven't caught any big redfish, but I've caught a number of redfish up in here. All right, guys, I hope that helps. Give it a shot. Got any questions, give me a call. Thank you. Bye.